on to our first stretch. This is gonna be cat-cow. So we're gonna be in a quadruped position, so hands and knees on the mat. And you're gonna focus on driving your belly button all the way up into the ceiling, trying to get into that scared cat position. And then once you've held that for a few seconds, feeling it all in your back, you're gonna do the opposite and drive towards the floor with your belly button. And you're gonna arch, 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 feel that stretch in your back, in your core, and hold it there for a few seconds, and then go ahead and alternate again, working through your whole back, and getting that stretch. All right, our next exercise is gonna be an isometric glute bridge. So you're going to be on a mat, lying down. You're gonna focus on tucking your pelvis in, bracing that core, and you're gonna come up into a glute bridge, tight, 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 making sure you're activating those glutes, and you're gonna come back down. If you have access to a foam roller or to a ball, you can put that between your thighs and squeeze it just for more activation and more mind muscle, and just do some reps of that.
Here we're gonna be doing donkey kicks. So you're gonna go hands and knees in this position. Goal is to get our glutes working for us and understand that our hip flexor should allow us to be able to extend in the leg. So hands and knees, make sure my back is nice and neutral. I'm not rounded here or dumped out here. And then we're kicking one leg back, heel goes straight up towards the ceiling. You should feel your glute working here, a little bit of hamstring, and then bring it back down. Same thing on the other side. It shouldn't be extremely difficult, but we want you to be able to work well through your backside mechanics and allowing this hip flexor to understand that it needs to allow you to be able to go into hip extension. These are going to be our standing hip flexor marches. You'll need a small loop band. The small loop band is going to go around your toes, like so. Both feet, you're going to need a wall for you to be able to have a slight lean forward. Then from here, what you're going to do is you're going to bring one leg up and you're going to march. This glute should be working to make sure that I don't arch my back here and then I'll round my pelvis forward as this leg comes up. The same thing on the other side. Driving this leg nice and strong in this hip flexor. Don't let this low back move. Slow and controlled here to start, and as you get better at these, then you can ditch the band and make it more explosive and go here. Okay, this is going to be our banded hinge exercise. You want the band to be at hip width or just below. If the green band's too thick for you, you'll need to use a black or red one, which you can use instead, which you can find in the gym. You're going to hook it up or wrap it around a squat rack or something that'll be nice and stable. You're then going to step both feet into it so then it goes around your waist. I want you to take it a couple steps forward so that way you have a little bit of resistance trying to pull you back. Your job is then to do a similar deadlift or a hinge pattern, which is when you sit those hips back, you drop your chest towards the floor. Notice that I'm not bending my knees very much, but I want that band to be working to pull you back as you do that. So notice how I had some slack there, so I'm gonna step forward a little bit and then do the same thing again. Let the band pull me back, chest is facing the floor, and I'm gonna push my feet into the ground, push my hips forward. When I get to the top here, I should feel the back side of my legs and my glutes working.